YouTube. What's going on, y'all? Fresh shade, looking good like always. Just wanted to hop on here real quick, make a quick car video, my favorite type of video. It's been a minute, but we back. A lot been going on, a lot of craziness, but I'm just grateful to still be here. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all real quick about, something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and that's just keeping a standard, a certain standard about yourself, and not accepting anything less, because a lot of the stuff that people will offer will be below the standards you want for yourself, and that's okay to not accept it. You don't gotta drink from every cup that's offered, you know what I'm saying? That's how you end up poisoned. And after you do a lot of personal self-growth, you have a new mindset, and you also have a new way of looking at life. And me, myself, I'm going through that right now, to where I don't look at things the same. I don't think about things in the same manner as I did once I was younger. I'm trying to look at things through a more mature and more reasoning lens. I used to be very judgmental and very just stuck in a certain mind frame, to where if what I didn't believe wasn't aligning with what I saw, I would judge it as being a negative. And I'm trying to escape that. And I've also raised the standard of things that I accept and things that I'm even willing to entertain. And recently I had a happenstance in my life to where I didn't appreciate what was offered, and it was way below the standard I want for myself. And I had to remove myself from that situation, and I'm starting to realize that there is nothing wrong with me doing that. There's nothing wrong with my actions in that matter, because I'm not gonna lower my standards to fit someone else's mold. And it's perfectly fine to do that. And I just wanted to get on here and just add on to that and say that when you start accepting nothing but the best into what your liking is, you will come into clash with people who offer less than. You will come into disagreement with people who want to give you things that don't line up. And that's okay to deny it, and you shouldn't. To salvage a relationship or to upkeep connection with someone, you should not lower your standard. And that's not to say to be unreasonable and to just be delusional, you know what I'm saying? That's not metaphorically speaking, let's say you can't try to twist someone's arm into giving you something that is way out of their ability. Like, I'm not gonna go to work and ask my job to pay me $100 an hour, because I know that's delusional, and I can't set that as a standard. Stay within a reasonable range, but at the same time, don't accept anything below that range. And when you do that, you will turn off a lot of people. A lot of people are like, oh, especially within the black community, oh, he done lost his mind, he bougie now, oh, you think you this, that, and the third, oh, you must think you a Hollywood star. Yeah, I done lived through less than favorable situations and conditions, and I'm no longer living in that. And at the same time, I'm providing for myself. So if I'm providing a certain standard for my own self, why would I go anywhere else and accept something less? Doesn't make sense. Not happening. Not over here, at least. I don't encourage that, and I don't follow that. I don't subscribe to that ideology myself. I personally believe that if you have a certain living standard that you can supply and you can apply it for your own self, why would you go somewhere else and receive any less than? It doesn't make sense. It's counterproductive. That's counterintuitive. Hustling backwards, for layman's terms. And I don't recommend it to anyone. If you have a certain standard of living that you can upkeep yourself, and someone offers something way below that, Not happening. Imagine you living in, say you on a vacation. You searching for hotels, and it's like 4 or 5 star hotels you about to, like, rooms you looking at. And someone call you like, hey man, don't worry about them hotels. I got a hotel for you. I picked out this hotel for you myself. This is what you check this out. And it's a Motel 6. You can be looking like, huh? You know, like, why in the hell would I stay at this Motel 6 when the standard I'm used to is a 4 or 5 star hotel? No shade to Motel 6. They're affordable, hotels. But if I'm not on a Motel 6 standard, why would I subject myself to that, You don't have to subject yourself to that if you don't want to. And if you're used to better, do better. And that's the situation I recently was in, And it's a shame that within our own community, a lot of black people think that you have to remain in a certain mindset and a mind frame for your whole life. And it's a shame when you see that people stay stuck in that mindset, because it's like you're no longer within that environment. It's like mental shackles. You are shackled and chained to the environment which you were created, and you no longer reside in that environment. So why are you mentally there? You need to expand your mind and embrace better for yourself. Don't operate in that same mindset, that survival mode mindset that you came from. You're no longer in that. So why are you thinking in that manner? If you do that, you're gonna disqualify yourself from a lot of good things. Not just that, you're gonna disqualify yourself from a lot of good people. And that's, no one should do that. That's such a silly way of living your life, because life is about different experiences and all of these things that you can have before all of our short time that we have on this planet, we fade away. Life is too short to remain stuck in a redundant mindset. And that's why people like to say, myself included, I like to say, stay open-minded. Don't accept nonsense. Don't confuse that with what I'm trying to say. If you remain open-minded and not open-minded, excuse me. If you're willing to try to understand someone else's point of view and mind frame, and you're open to trying to understand, you'll be surprised with the experiences and the things you do, Kind of like trying new foods. What if I ate chicken nuggets and french fries for the entirety of my life? That's a terrifying thought, Because there's so much good cuisine out here. There's so many good things to try and experience. Why dumb it down to just something so basic as chicken and fries, A lot of people, they take that same mind frame and mindset and they apply that to life, and they see it under a certain lens. And you're limiting yourself to such a small space. And it's kind of sad, It's very saddening, because life has so much to offer, and it's out there for the taking. It's out there for you to go take, enjoy, to embrace. But you just have to be open to it. And some people, they'll try to pass that same caged bird mindset onto you. And that's what I'm trying to say right now. You don't have to accept that nonsense. You can accept nothing but the best within reason. That's just what I want to get on here and say today. That's what's on my mind, and I've been thinking about it a lot. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully it's a lesson that you guys can relate to, and if it's not, maybe this video will help you to avoid that lesson I had to learn. They say a man learns from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And that's a saying that I wholeheartedly believe in. But yeah, that's all I wanted to get on here and say. As always, if you have any counterpoints or anything you'd like to share, leave it in the comments below. And other than that, peace.